heading out to the desert wide. Fish Springs, Gandy, the House Range Rock on a 400-mile ride. They said a prayer to the Lord above to bring them safely home, but the western sand is a rugged land for a couple of men to roam. First tide blew by the hot spring road, so they bolted the spare right on. Through the confusions wild horses ran beneath the afternoon sun. Indian Pass took the second tire, and the third went flat to the rim. A shredded wire on a dusty trail, the chances were looking grim. 15 miles from the Marjum Pass, the engine finally died. Vance and Herman stayed with the truck while the other two stepped outside. 2:20 p.m. they started out, leaving the shelter behind, walking away from the broken wheels with a rescue on their mind. Oh, the desert gets cold when the moon goes down and the wind begins to blow. It's a long, hard walk in the pitch black night with 20-some miles to go. Counting the steps in the freezing dark, praying for a saving grace, just putting one foot on the gravel road in an unforgiving place. Yeah, walking for your life in an unforgiving place. Walking 11 straight hours now, stumbling over the stone. David walked up to the summit top, and he walked it all alone. 9 extra miles for a younger man. He was Superman that night, while his partner fell back in the dirt, just waiting for the light. At 4 a.m. they met again, thought a deer was in the track, with a bone-dry mouth and heavy legs. There was no turning back. Quarter to 9 they reached the peak, looking out to the eastern sky. Caught away from a relay tower standing 40 miles by. Called Mary Ann on the telephone. The frantic night was done, and the rescue rolled in a cloud of dust with the rising of the sun. Dick and Keith and Kent came down with water and with bread to fetch the men who walked the night and the two who stayed in bed. Oh, the desert gets cold when the moon goes down and the wind begins to blow. It's a long, hard walk in the pitch black night with 20-some miles to go. Counting the steps in the freezing dark, praying for a saving grace, just putting one foot on the gravel road in an unforgiving place. Hey, walking for your life in an unforgiving place. Vance and Herman woke right up when the boys pulled in the drive. Said we slept like babies from 1 to 4. Man, it's good to be alive. With 30 miles on David's boots and 21 on the wrist, they made it out of the desert sand and passed the final test. Sheriff's looking, the planes are flying, circle in the sky above, but the boys were already heading home, pulled out by family love. 4 old men in a brand Yeah, the desert spares who the desert wants, and the good Lord provided help.